There's been other incredible quarterbacked seasons from a stats standpoint. Look at some of the numbers that Houston put up with a run and shoot and guys like Andre Ware back in the 80s and 90s. Look at some of the numbers that some of the BYU quarterbacks have put up. Look at some of the numbers that some of the air raid quarterbacks have put up. Look at some of the numbers that a guy like Tua Tagovailoa put up. You can find stats. But now you've got to go ahead and say, okay, well, who did it in a power conference like the SEC? And then who did it by never losing a game? And then who did it by winning a national championship? And then who did it by winning the Heisman and the national championship? And who did it when all of his big games, he was scintillating? Look, there's been a lot of great quarterback seasons over time. But this might be the best. It might be the best. And I'll tell you why. Because all of the games that Joe Burrow played against his top 10 opponents, he was phenomenal in. Number 9, Texas, week 2, 471 yards and 4 touchdowns and a win. Number 7, Florida in mid-October, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks and a win. Number 9, Auburn in late October, 321 yards and a touchdown in the win. Number 3, Alabama, early November, 393 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks, 300 yards passing in the first half against Nick Saban's defense on the road. SEC championship game, number 4, Georgia, 349, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Semifinal, number 4, Oklahoma, 493, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions. And then the national championship game, 463, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. Do you realize that in the postseason, Joe Burrow's touchdown to interception ratio, 16-0. In these 3 playoff or postseason games, SEC championship game and then 2 playoffs, 16 touchdowns, no interceptions. Guys, that's it. That is perfection. If that's not the greatest quarterback season in college football history, it's on a really short list.